Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Salamun alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to our program Ikhlas in the Quran. Sincerity in Quran. You know, feeding the others, giving food to the others. This point is respected in all religions. Islam, Christianity, Judaism, and all religions. Feeding the other, it's so important. But giving food to the others must be according to the sincerity. You know, sometimes we ourselves need something and give to the other. This is valuable. In the Quran mentioned, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. You cannot reach the level of the birr. لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ. The level of birr means the level of piety, being righteous, unless you give other while you need. It's so difficult, so difficult. Feeding the others while you are hungry. In Surah Insan, there is a story. Maybe you heard many times this story, but it's good to the repetition to repeat this. You know, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentioned يُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا. They gave food to the poor, to the prisoner, to the orphan while they were hungry. You know the whole story, only briefly I mentioned. During the time of the Prophet Muhammad, at the advent of Islam, one time the Lady Fatima, Salamullah alayha, and his husband Imam Ali, they decided to nether, because their children were ill. They say, if they heal, I will, for example, fast 3 days. And during the time of the breaking of fasting, time of iftar, Lady Fatima baked the bread for the family, and you know, someone knocked the door. I'm hungry. He was a poor man, and they gave him bread. Again, the next time, orphan came and knocked the door, asked for the food. They feed that orphan. Again, for Lady Fatima, for example, made the bread, and for the third time, prisoner came and asked for food. And they gave him whole food while they were hungry. You know, it's so difficult. For me, for example, it's impossible. But Ahlul Bayt did this. وَيُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ. They feed عَلَى حُبِّهِ. While they love, they need that food. مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا. It's so difficult, and this is valuable. Due to this point, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala from the sky gave them food, heavenly food. From the paradise, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala feed them. You know, feeding the others is respected and recommended different times in our narration and ahadith. For example, Prophet Muhammad said, if you feed a Muslim, Allah will forgive you. If you feed a hungry Muslim, Allah will forgive all of your sins, removing the sins. Another beautiful hadith from the Imam Sajjad: whoever feed poor, God will give him from the fruits of paradise. And in other tradition, Prophet Muhammad mentioned, it's a warning. Sleep with full stomach. If someone sleep with full stomach and his neighbor is hungry, he's not believer, he's not Muslim. And you see, in these days, sometimes our neighbors are hungry. Sometimes the Muslim country, and in Palestine, in many countries, in Africa and other countries, they are hungry. And this is our duty to help them. Again, Prophet Muhammad mentioned, when a Muslim sleep with the full stomach and his neighbor or her neighbor is hungry, he's not the real believer. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.